YouTube, what's the deal, guys? It's your boy Bird Noseball coming at you with another vid, guys. NFL season is here, and same old for Daniel Jones. Guys, he looks very bad, and I know you're going to say it's the first week. Give him a break. And, guys, I would have if he didn't look that bad last season also, right? Guys, we need to have a real conversation about Daniel Jones because, right, obviously the Giants paid him and didn't decide to keep Saquon, and that was the reason they couldn't pay Saquon what he wanted or what the Giants wanted to give him is because they paid Daniel Jones a 4-year, $160 million contract after the 2022 season. Guys, and before we talk about what's going on now and what happened last season, guys, let's go back a little bit, right? 2022, 2,400 passing yards, 15 TDs, 5 interceptions, QBR of 63, and 16 games played, right? That's the reason he got paid, because he was looking like Danny Dimes. This is the year that we gave him that name, Danny Dimes, right? He got that contract, and we knew Saquon was going to have to get paid sooner or later. Still, they thought Daniel Jones was the answer, right? And gave him a 4-year, $160 million contract. Do I think that was the right decision at the time? I didn't really think so, just for the simple fact I didn't think Danny Dimes or Daniel Jones was actually that good. I just think he had one of those years that you kind of just like, oh, that was kind of an anomaly, right? But so moving forward a little bit, right, his 2023 stats, the year after he got paid, guys, he only played 6 games because of the injury, 909 passing yards, 2 TDs, and 6 interceptions. Guys, 6 interceptions. 6 interceptions in 6 games. That's average of 1 a game. I don't know if he threw 2 in 1 game. I don't know, right? But 6 interceptions is crazy. And now, guys, there's a stat floating around that's actually mind-boggling, to say the least. I don't know the exact stat, but I know it goes something like he's thrown more pick sixes than he's thrown TDs to his teammates. Guys, he's basically playing for the other team. Like if you really think about it, he's thrown more pick sixes than he's thrown touchdowns to his own teammates. That stat itself should get you fired. I'm going to be honest. That stat itself should get you fired. And then now we go into this season. We think, okay, maybe he's going to be a little bit better. They drafted Malik Nabers, gave him a wide receiver 1 after Saquon left, because he's going to need help after Saquon left. I understand Saquon's a running back, but still they put that load on Saquon because he was that good. Guys, first game last weekend, and I was watching it because I wanted to see what it looked like. I also wanted to see how Malik Nabers, would it look like too, guys. 22 of 42, 168 passing yards, 0 TDs, and 2 interceptions. Guys, he looked bad, man. He looked bad. There was a pick 6 in there, I know. And, guys, even after the game, the Vikings, I don't know if it was a linebacker or a defensive end. I don't know who. It could have been a cornerback. I don't know. One of the defensive players from the Vikings said that they started to feel bad for Daniel Jones. Do you know how bad you have to be for the opposing team that basically wants to kill you and take your head off to feel bad for you? You know how bad you have to be? You literally have to be a bag of rocks bad for them to feel bad for you, bro. You have to be very bad. And guys, listen, I don't want to be everyone else on social media and the podcasters and the broadcasters and the Stephen A's and the all these other guys, Ryan Clark of the world and stuff like that, guys. But Daniel Jones looks bad, and I don't think they can change it. Now, number 2 thing is, he has Brian Daboll as his coach, and we've seen him kind of develop Josh Allen a little bit when he was with Buffalo. Guys, if Brian Daboll could do anything, he can develop a quarterback. I know that for a fact. So I know that this is not a head coaching problem. Number 3, guys, I'm not even going to go on a limb because I know this is going to happen, and I have 2 very specific reasons why. Daniel Jones will be benched by week 5 of this year. And you might be saying, Berto, he's only going into week 2, right? Guys, hear me out. I feel very confident in this prediction. Listen, why? This week versus the Commanders, right? Daniel Jones versus Jayden Daniels. I think Commanders could pull this off. And I know the Commanders aren't that good of a team. Daniel Jones, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I can't say Daniel Jones is better than Jayden Daniels, because if I had to pick right now, I would pick Jayden Daniels for sure. So I'm not even going to say that. I think Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. But I think Commanders as a whole aren't that good. But I still do think that the Commanders could pull this off. So I'm going to give Commanders that win, right? Now, that's Daniel Jones and the Giants being 0-2. Now, the Browns, I know the quarterback situation is very, very bad, but the defense is going to show up, and I know the defense is good. Myles Garrett, they got some good corners back there too. I think they lose that game. Now, this is another reason why. So that's 0-3. Now, week 4, do you know who they play? Week 4, they play the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, I don't want to be a hater. I don't wish bad upon any of these people and nobody, right? But I think Daniel Jones is going to look very, very bad against the Dallas Cowboys, and I think it's going to be one of the worst QB performances we've ever seen. Guys, I think he throws 2 picks. This Cowboy defense is very good. Micah Parsons, they got Trayvon Diggs back, right? I know they don't got Deron Bland because he's hurt, but guys, this defense is very, very good. Last week against the Browns, I think they had 23 QB pressures, and guys, I think it's going to look very bad for Daniel Jones, and that's week 4. So I think he's going to look bad week 2, week 3, week 4, and then after week 5, I think they throw in the white flag after being 0-5 or 0-4. I'm sorry. And final reason is the QBs behind Daniel Jones aren't that bad, right? We've seen Tommy DeVito. He played last year, and he didn't look that bad, right? And Brian Daboll isn't that bad of developing quarterbacks, as I said before. And then you still have Drew Lock, who played for the Broncos and the Seahawks. He played for the Seahawks a little bit when Geno Smith got hurt last year. So I do think they have two serviceable backups QBs. So I think that kind of pushes the issue a little bit more. And guys, truly, I understand that the Giants might not want to do this because they paid him a 4-year, $160 million contract. But I think it's going to start being a locker room cancer, right? Because if you keep putting Daniel Jones out there, all these other guys are going to be like, you know what? They're not doing what's best for us to win, right? They're kind of just doing it because they're going to look dumb if they don't play him paying him 4 years, $160 million, right? So I think Daniel Jones does get benched by week 5. I don't think it's going to be any better. Like I said, I don't pray anything bad to happen for Daniel Jones and his career or anything like that. But, guys, we're going to have to see, right? Because he looked bad week 1 against the Commanders. We'll see, too. I think this is a very winnable game for him. But I still think the Commanders do win. But, guys, let me know what you guys think. Is Daniel Jones' career done? I mean, guys, it looks very bad. But let me know in the comments if you guys watch football, like football. Comment down below. Like, subscribe, guys. But it's been your boy. Peace.